Whoever said love is easy must have never been in love. Sometimes it's a landmine, one wrong step and it blows up. A word, a look, lights a hidden fuse. It's hard to see just what you have when you're seeing red, and easy to do something that you know we'll both regret. I have to stop, think, count to 10 before I leave. 1, I still wanna hate you. 2, 3, I still wanna leave. 4, I'm searching for that door. 5, then I look in your eyes. 6, take a deep breath. 7, take a step back. 8, 9, I don't care why we even started this fight, 'cause by the time I get to 10, I'm back in your arms again. Words thrown so callously like weapons when we fight, but when they cut too deep, I won't leave it all behind. I have to stop, think, count to 10 before I leave. 1, I still wanna hate you. 2, 3, I still wanna leave. 4, I'm searching for that door. 5, then I look in your eyes. 6, take a deep breath. 7, take a step back. 8, 9, I don't know why we even started this fight, 'cause by the time I get to 10, I'm right back in your arms again. You can lose what you're not thankful for. I don't want that to happen to you and me. Better count my blessings. 1, you still move me. 2, 3, you send chills right through me. 4, you leave me wanting more. 5, when I look in your eyes. 6, you're my best friend. 7, that'll never end. 8, 9, I don't care why, but thank God it happens every time, 'cause by the time I get to 10, oh, by the time I get to 10, oh, I can see how blessed I've been.
Now, number 1, the irony does not escape me that Jewel is now single. But this was in 2010 on the Howard Stern Show, okay? And I'm sure she really felt very strongly about this song, and I'm just gonna go with the message of the song because I agree with it. And more so, my wife and I have definitely gone from number 1 to number 10. More times than I'm sure we would like to admit to. But that's what it is. When you have a conversation and it escalates and then you see red, for me, of course, you don't want anything to do with your partner at that time because you allowed yourself, or they put you in that position of being so upset and angry. And it's not always a simple thing to try to find yourself back to why this person is your partner, why they're your spouse. It takes a while. Sometimes for me, I've said before, I can be the one that can go to sleep angry, but it doesn't help because my wife is not that person. She'll stay up or not be able to get a good night's sleep, and rightfully so. The first 5 steps, I don't like you, I want to leave you, I see red, just get away from me. But then 6 through 10, you're trying to calm yourself down. Like, okay, I need to see my wife again. I need to see the person that I love. And that is the cycle that Jewel has brought out. Because she's even mentioned she wrote the song because this has happened with her and her then husband at the time. But that's why I chose this song, and more so the live performance on Howard, because the actual music video for it It's a more of an upbeat song, and I didn't agree with that sentiment, so that's why I prefer the acoustic, because I feel it matches the mood, because both of you are not seeing eye to eye.
Okay, so I'm gonna give my opinion, but you might have to jump in because when I first heard this is my first time hearing the song too. So in the very beginning, where she says like stepping on the landmine, the first thought that came to my head is that this relationship is toxic. So when she got to the end, where she was saying, I think she's about embracing you, and then I'm like, so you went from a dislike to liking. So for me, I'm like, if it was this bad and you feel this way, is it always this way? And then you somehow come back into this person's arms and you're happy and lovey-dovey again? Come on, if this is like a constant thing going around in a circle, it's like a hamster wheel, what is the point? But correct me if I'm wrong, because that's what I'm hearing when I see this for the first time. Tell me if I'm wrong, or am I looking at it a different way?
No, it's a good thing, Jay, and I'll say right now, for all of you watching, Jay probably has a very blessed marriage where him and his wife probably don't get to this level, maybe not even start off. That's probably why he's not able to relate, but this does happen, I feel, more commonly with other marriages. Again, Jay, that's what I'm taking from it. And by the way, another reason to envy you and the missus and your marriage. Yeah, if anything, the only final thing I'll say is, Jay, I think for a lot of us that are years in marriages, you know the buttons that you can press with your spouse that really set them off. So if you accidentally step on that button, that's one thing. If you deliberately step on that button, that's a totally different thing. So that's the best I can explain it now with the landmine. So there have been times where my wife and I have deliberately stepped on that landmine. Not great, but hey, we're still married. We love each other. So again, Jay, hopefully I was able to answer the landmine thing. I'm sure for as few buttons that your wife will have, you do know her buttons, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I don't have to push those buttons at all. But that did help as far as like your explanation of the landmine. That made more sense to me, because I was just like I just thought toxic automatically. But that was just me. But yeah, that did help the explanation for that part of the song.
Awesome, Jay. And also, for all of you somebody's watching, please click the like, subscribe, helps us out. Lets us know that we're not just talking to ourselves. I'm the one that talks to himself, but Jay, on the other hand, he has me to talk to. So, till next time, that's my boy Jay. I'm Mafuchi. Hey, we'll see you next time.
Later.